former Louisville, Kentucky detective Kelly Hannah Goodlett pled guilty in federal court on Tuesday, August the 23rd, to conspiring to falsify an affidavit for a warrant to search Breonna Taylor's home, which ultimately led to the young woman's death. And she also tried to cover up the false document by lying to investigators. Kelly Goodlett, 35, pled guilty before U.S. District Judge Rebecca Grady in Kentucky. The botched raid that took place in March of 2020 led to the fatal shooting of 26-year-old Breonna Taylor. In a statement, the DOJ said, first, Goodlett admitted that she knew that the affidavit in support of the warrant to search Breonna's home was false, misleading, and stale. She also provided false info to investigators after Breonna's life was taken. Goodlett was charged along with 3 other former officers earlier this month with submitting a false affidavit to search Taylor's home without probable cause before the Louisville Metropolitan Police Department's raid. Okay. And then she created a false cover story in an attempt to escape responsibility for the roles in preparing the warrant affidavit that contained false information, according to court documents. Goodlett is scheduled to be sentenced on November 22nd of this year, 2022. She could face up to 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $250,000. She is also expected to testify against 2 former colleagues. Okay. In her plea agreement, Goodlett said she was aware that the affidavit in support of the warrant falsely claimed that the target of the warrant, Taylor's ex-boyfriend, was receiving packages from the U.S. Postal Service at Taylor's home, according to the Department of Justice. She also said officers knew the suspect was not living at Taylor's home and had not visited for weeks. The former officer also admitted to providing false information after Breonna's death in an effort to cover up the misleading info in the warrant. The charges filed earlier this month were the first federal counts against any of the officers involved in the raid. In addition to civil rights offenses, federal authorities charged the defendant with unlawful conspiracies, unconstitutional use of force, and obstruction, according to Attorney General Merrick Garland. All right, now, this is all very upsetting as a whole. Okay, so you mean to tell me that this young lady's life is only worth a 5-year sentence in their eyes? This officer of the law who swore to serve and protect blatantly lied and falsified documents in order to obtain a warrant to search this innocent young lady's home under the false pretense that her ex-boyfriend was receiving packages at her home. The officers knew that he did not live there, and they knew he had not even been at her place of residence for some time. 5 years is a slap in the face. All right. Rest well, beautiful Miss Breonna Taylor. Justice for Breonna Taylor. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for your support. Please share your thoughts on this whole situation in the comment section.